Unlike most people, I can't afford to dawdle for too long. Unlike most people, I can't afford to dawdle for too long. I'm ready for Sabir's party. I was wondering where you were. You are truly prepared. I will not permit you to be so rude as to leave partway through. Let's go. Remember, Sabira is a member of the Order, so you had better be on your best behavior. Say whatever you think will make Kilima look good in her eyes. Okay. Introduce yourself to Sabira. Greetings, citizen. Hi, good evening. Uh, I don't know. I feel like I should do a formal? You know what? I'm going to do an informal. What's up? My name is Sabira, and I'm a watcher with the Order. We have heard so much about humans, and it is a pleasure to finally meet one like yourself. Nice to meet you too. Yep, that's me, a human. Finally, the guest of honor. I'm so excited to finally meet you. Nice to meet you too. Tish tells me I have you to thank for my furnishings at the inn. The quality you put into those pieces, shines through. Tell me, did anything in particular inspire your work? We looked at what you'd be used to in Aquindu. We just did what Eshi told us. We found examples of fancy stuff. Can anyone really define inspiration? You know what? Yeah. Can anyone really define inspiration? Noted. The menu is also rather interesting. These foods are quite novel. Eshi even claims the chef even invented them just for the order. But what do you think? Are they to your taste? Honestly, they're a bit extravagant. They're fine. I'll eat anything that keeps me going. I'll try any food once. I love them. It's a total treat. Honestly, they're a bit over exaggerated. Extravagant, sorry. Indeed, one does not need extravagant food to have a nice time. Truth be told, you and your friends' generosity is rather overwhelming. Party of this size is not what we in the Order are accustomed to. But how are you? Are you enjoying yourself? I'm not really a party person. I think there are better things to do. Anything can be fun with the right mindset. Honestly, I'm not really a party person. They can be quite awkward, can't they? Luckily, some conversations can be quite interesting. Thank you for such a pleasant conversation as it is thank you for thank you for such a pleasant conversation. As it is getting late, I have one final question. The Order is studying the human reemergence. Given you are a citizen of the Palian Republic and one of the humans in question, would you contribute to our investigation? I want to know more too, as much as you do. I don't know much, but I'm always willing to help. I don't work for the man. Sure, might find something worth knowing. I want to know as much as you do. Then we are very much looking forward to working with you. Then we are very much looking forward to working with you. It has been wonderfully. it has been. It has fucking shit. Yeah. It has been wonderful to meet you. But that is all the time we have for the moment. When you have finished mingling, please come see me. I have a request for you. Okay. I guess we can just talk. Ah, you have returned. What's your request? This party has turned out to be a better time than I expected. It has been reassuring to find someone with this similar perspective. But while I certainly appreciate Eshi's work, as you must have gathered by now, is not quite my scene. So, if you would not mind, I have a modest request. After such a long night, I would like to retire to my room. Could you distract Eshi so I may make my exit? She seems to spend a lot of time thinking about reputation. Perhaps you can come up with a proposal to improve the village. Maybe others here have some ideas. Then please join me at the inn for a celebration more agreeable to us. All right. Oh, it's you. Can't you see I'm busy having a good time? This party's conversation won't enlighten itself. Rude. I need a favor from you. I've got a humble request for whenever you have time. I've got a humble request. And so do many others, but I suppose I can spare a moment. So tell me, what exactly is it that you need? I think we should retain or sorry, I think we should repaint the town in brighter colors. I think we should renovate the town center. Oh, I agree. Despite my best efforts, the place has remained stubbornly hideous. I don't know how everyone else tolerates it. But why is this any of my concern? Especially when I have many others. But why is this any of my concern? Especially when I have many other very important things to attend to. Because Kenley will like it. Because it will blah, 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 blah. Because Kenley will like it. Because it will help generate income. Hmm, your reasoning is sound. With enough capital, I could finally make this town a proper place to live. However, your little plan sounds like it may become quite expensive. Tell me, how should we plan on funding this? We can steal the money, we can take out a loan. I suppose that is a tried and true method, especially since your plan may have a return. I suppose that is a tried and true method, especially since your plan may have a return on investment. But enough. You've made your case. So what do you think? I think your plan is good enough, but you've prattled on long enough. Your concerns will simply have to wait. I must go find Sabira. Sabira? Sabira? Wait, she's gone. Away with you. Only talk to me if you are ready to leave. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Well, off with you. Well, 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 off with you then. Be sure to tell everyone what a pleasant time you had tonight. Right. Anywho, so can we go into our room? Oh, yep. I guess we can. Great. You made it. It is good to see you. What did you want to talk about? Thank you for helping me escape to my room. Just as I left, I saw the look on her face, and it was the exact same. It was the. Thank you for helping me escape to my room. Just as I left, I saw the look on her face, and it was the exact same one as those pretentious politicians in the Capitol. If all humans are as helpful as you, this will make for a surprisingly fun mission after all. You are the main reason for our being here. There have been a number of discussions in the Capitol to see what should be done. There have been a number of discussions in the Capitol to see what should be done about the recent influx of your kind. The good news is the Capitol voted to accept you into the Republic. The bad news is our records show something happened to your people in the distant past, something terrible, something involving magic. The Order's restrictions on magic are not meant to punish you for existing. In fact, it is quite the opposite. Those protections are meant to give you a long, safe new life here in Palia. Unfortunately, that is all we understand at present. Now, I'm going to make something to settle my stomach from all that rich food. I hope you will elect to join me. Unfortunately, that is all we understand at present. Now I'm going to make something to settle my stomach from all that rich food. I hope you will elect to join me. What are you making? This is kanji, my favorite food. Oh, yay! Okay, great. Do we get it now? Like, is that a recipe we can have now? Rice and water make an easy, reliable meal that can be boiled. Rice and water make an easy, reliable meal that can be boiled over any campfire. I never travel without its ingredients. It can be eaten plain or with any number of toppings. You know my order, comrades, and I think that topping some. You know my order, comrades, and I think that topping someone. Damn it. You know my order, comrades, and I think that toppings someone puts on their kanji reveals a lot about their personality. Usually I take mine with dried shrimp, after all. Usually, I take mine with dried shrimp. After all, it travels just as well as rice. You can decide what that says about me. What would you like on yours? You like things practical and concise, like dried goods. You're really determined and can make a meal anywhere. You have deep thoughts like the ocean where shrimp live. You might also like crab. Let's go with the first one. I suppose that does. I suppose. I suppose that does. I suppose that does describe me quite well. I prefer when situations remain predictable. I suppose that does describe me well. I suppose that does describe me quite well. I prefer when situations remain predictable. Ah, that was wonderful. Ah, that wonderful smell. Our kanji is ready. Hand me your bowl. What would you like on yours? Shredded choppa meat. I don't know. Garlic scallions? Plain and simple, crispy fried dough. A century egg? Let's go with meat. I like meat. So, yeah. A hearty choice with lot of protein. With lots of A hearty choice with lots of protein. I see you are the type who savors every moment and lives life to the fullest. I like that. Here you go. They may not be as flashy or expensive as Eshi's party fare, but I hope you enjoy it just the same. After all, we made it together. Before we say goodnight, thank you for all your effort, both at the party and before. Meeting you has been an honor, and the Order looks forward to our investigations with you. In the morning, I must ask you to meet me at the Temple of the Waves. That should be a suitable place to start unraveling these mysteries. Oh, huh. Wait, so did we get kanji or not? I'm confused. Oh, yeah, here we go. So we got normal kanji and then. Oh, that was the food. I was like, wait, what? Oh, right. I need to fix my plot at some point. um, so let's put you two in there for now. Let's grab these. And then I guess we'll just fill up on those. There we go. Oh. Wait, did we get a level up with her? Oh no. I guess that's just okay. I mean, I'll take it. Nothing seems to be amiss. How curious. Ah, Mystic, I'm glad you could join me. How did you want Why did you want to see me? When I arrived in Kilma, I made a point of asking Gina about your work in these temples. She explained your efforts in uncovering your people's past. However, it is my job to ensure those efforts are safe for yourself and for the community. That is why I wanted to invite you to officially join my investigation. After all, as a human, these ruins are your After all, as a human, these ruins are your birthright, and as a watcher, I can't ignore them. Sure, partner. What happens if I say no? Do I get access to all the Order's secrets? Would I be joining the Order? Would I be joining the Order? No, you would be considered an external partner. However, all information relevant to our joint work would be shared with you as well. Let's be partners. I am glad you I am glad you are so open to our partnership, to a partnership. I know that things are settled. I now that things are Now that things are settled, I want to discuss some concerning events. The first thing I did upon arriving in Kilima was place sensors in the ruins scattered across this area. My intention was only to ensure no strange actions attempting to interface. My intention my intention was only to ensure no strange actors attempting to interfere with them. You and the residents of Kilima are all registered as friends in its parameters. Sometime after the party last night, the sensors in the temple of the waves went off. By the time I by the time I by the time I arrived to investigate, there was no one here. This is strange, as the sensors indicated someone entered, but not that they left. Rather than rush in on my own, I decided to wait for you to arrive. So someone could still be in there? Only one of us can use magic. Let's go check it out. But that no one left. Rather than rush in on my own, I decided to wait for you to arrive. So someone could still be in there? Only one of us can use magic. Let's go check it out. You sure you want me as your partner? Let's go check it out. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I must suggest caution. Anything could be inside. I will go first to ensure there is nothing waiting for us in the main chamber. Please follow shortly. I do not sense anyone else in this area. I believe it is safe for the time being. You may rest easy and focus on the investigation. I will stay on guard here. Should anything happen, I will respond immediately. Otherwise, let me know if you find any clues. Keep an eye out for anything that has changed in the temple since you last visited, as well. New passageways, strange ruins, and the like. Okay. I found this strange stone. That is a rune stone. Spent. The rune carved into it translates to fly. I suppose our mysterious intruder is not a fan of gliding or following guidelines on frivolous magic usage. The stone appears to be handmade. Whoever carved it must be well versed in rune writing. The execution is immaculate. So, go down, I guess? Most of the recipes in this book appear to use ingredients you've never heard of before. Someone has drawn glasses and horns on the face gracing the cover. As you pull the book out to investigate, you hear a click. The strange writing says storage. In the human language, there are additional carvings below it that are hard to make out. The door won't budge. Don't remember if there's anything up here. I don't think. No. Drop back down. Oops. This book is nearly crumbled, but seems to be focused on how to find meaning in the realm of sleep. A book focusing on the life of a man named Settle. Okay. Something. Most of the pages have been lost to time. As you pull the book out to investigate, you hear a click. As you pull the book out to investigate, you hear a click again. Okay. You flip through the book, which is a conundrum of sometimes storage, sometimes familiar creatures that roam the world in human times. This book seems to be a guide for writing academic papers. Some ancient student has doodled little phoenixes in the margins. Okay. Oh, hold it. Wait. I don't know. Is there anything else here? I don't think so, but no. I think it doesn't really lead to anything else. So the door it is. Great. So our intruder came through the main temple entrance. Clearly, this room was their destination. But why? And how did they know it existed? When even we did not. Maybe they're an ancient human? We know they can read ancient human. Obviously, they wanted that big ball. Let's find out. Yes, let's. I can see some sort of structure on that raised platform. Perhaps you should check it out. Perhaps you should check there. How do I get across? I sense a float enchantment just under the water. There also seems to be a pattern to the rubble scattered across the water. Furthermore, each island has exactly two plants on it. Perhaps the pattern guides the way somehow. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay. Weird. I like how you just came out of that pillar. You're quite clever. I was able to follow your route across the water. Now, let us discover what this intruder was looking for. Safe mode engaged. Welcome, user. Error. Messages. Error dated. Error. Data corrupted. Contact admin. Menu. User logs. User. Galen. Oops. Damn it. I'm going to have to go back and read all that. So, menu, user logs. Okay. User Galen. Action, disengage mirror protocol. Result, successful. Date logged. Okay, goddamn. User Galen. Action, engage Cosmo protocol. Standby. Result, successful. Date logged. UJAS long number. User Galen. Action, send message recipient. Action, send message recipient. Hephaestus. Result, failure. Date logged. User Galen. Action. User Galen. Action, enable safe mode. Result, successful. Date logged. Okay. User error. Action, Cosmo protocol, disengage. Lockdown. Result, successful. Date log 0.5 days. So that was me, apparently. I think. Menu. Protocol. Mirror protocol, flow wall enabled. Cosmo protocol lockdown disengaged. To re-enable contact admin menu. Exit. Okay. Such vast spaces, locked away for millennia. Mystic, have you discovered anything of use here? Of use? Tell her what you found. So within the last day, someone broke into this previously undiscovered part of the temple to disengage the lockdown on something called the Cosmo Protocol. I understand that the things were done a little differently in Kilima before I arrived. No one is used to the order. I understand that things were done a little differently in Kilima before I arrived. No one is used to order oversight on their actions. But we do not know what sort of danger the ancient humans locked away. Unknown persons interfering with millennia old protocol makes me weary. What about me? This person must have a goal. What if they're friendly? That's only cool when I do it. The person must have a goal. I agree. The problem remains. What is their motive? Are they simply another curious explorer or something more nefarious? Without knowing who it is, we cannot say. There is also the matter of their security. There is also the matter of their secrecy, especially considering I have sensed the use of unauthorized magic in this temple. The runes you found contains traces of our mysterious visitor's flow signature. I should be able to attune to it to discover where they went next. The trail fades somewhere in Bahari Bay, headed towards the flooded fortress. It would be a safe bet to assume they were going towards the Temple of the Flames, considering their actions here. Come, the hunt continues. Okay, so we head over to the Temple of the Waves. I just realized that the entire time I was recording... Okay, so I just realized the entire time I was recording, my game audio wasn't being picked up. So that is my bad. I must have turned it off earlier because I usually don't play with the music on. So that's my fault. Because I usually have my own music going. So, whoops. Sorry. Luckily I can add the music in later. Okay, so into the temple.
The order is here for you.
I picked up the strange. I picked up the. I picked up the stranger's flow signature back up. As soon as we entered, we're on the right path. It is different to it is difficult to say how long ago the magic was cast. They appear to have obscured their trail as best they could, which means we must remain on our guard as before. Which means we must remain on our guard as before. I will remain vigilant while you investigate. Okay. Set of sooty footprints, perhaps the intruder headed this way. Huh. So, yep, another fly ruin. Well, rude. So wait, I wonder if I can go back with her and tell her what I found? I don't know. She's still there? Nope. She's not even there. Where the hell did she go? Hello? What the fuck? Okay, but where'd she go? Well, now I'm confused. What the fuck? Doesn't even show me on the map. You weren't there a second ago.
At your service, civilian.
It seems we have missed our intruder once more. Have you found any useful clues?
Um,
Perhaps the Kitsu has seen our intruder. I would also check if any new doors or paths have opened in the area. Perhaps there are notes left behind that might assist as well. So, okay, so we got to go back to that area then. Rude. Grumbling discontent. Okay, no, we've heard that one before. Yeah. Note on the Cosmo Protocol. All this Cosmo Protocol stuff has the rest of the engineers on edge. Don't think. Wait, no. I think we've already done this too. No? What? Okay. All the Cosmo Protocol stuff has the rest of the engineers on edge. I don't think my voyage reassurances are working anymore. Had to install that new console the other day and set up this ridiculous procedure to even access the damn thing. Everyone keeps asking when the king's going to stop by and explain things, and I don't have the heart to tell them I don't think he's coming. Things have been silent since Mirror. Anyways, I was fiddling with the key to the new console today when Vitus snatched it right out of my hands. He must have thought it was a bone or something, because he went running off. By the time I chased him down, it was too late to stop him from dropping the thing right into the pyroflow pipes. The key's fireproof, but there's no way I'm tugging one of the safety suits on to go fish it out. Besides, the minister told us to make sure no one could access the Cosmo console. Guess if the puzzles and procedures don't stop them, a missing key certainly will. I miss Anima. I think I'll go visit her before the world ends, if they'll let me out of this place. So,
The order is here for you.
seems we have missed our intruder once more. I found some logs. Cosmo Protocol again? Yet no more information on what it is. Based on the logs you found, perhaps you could try fishing in the pyroflow pipes. You may also be able to retrieve the key he lost. Okay, great.
We are here to protect you.
So much effort to hide a simple console. What could the Cosmo Protocol be? Could it be connected to that stuff? It's clearly aliens. We need more information. We'll figure it out together. I am grateful to have you by my side on this venture, Mystic. You've already proven yourself an expert at navigating these temples. Come, let's make it past this obstacle and see what lies beyond. And as I see a brazier up ahead, you should take these spare arrows just in case. Thank you, but I have enough. I'll take the arrows though. You have nothing on you. You can't read. I can't read anything on you. Okay. All right. God, I hate these puzzles. Great. Ah, come on. Thank you. Oh, you... Oh, okay, I was like, you better not die. Jesus, I hate those things. God. I was like, don't fall. Please don't fall. Okay, nothing there. Safe mode engaged. Welcome user. Error. Messages? 0 messages available. Menu. Protocol. Mirror protocol. Flow wall enabled. Cosmo protocol. Lockdown disengaged. To re-enable, contact admin. Menu. User logs. User Hephaestus. Action. Disengage mirror protocol. Results. Successful. Dates logged. User Hephaestus. Action engage. Protocol. Nah. User Hephaestus. Action disengage Cosmo protocol standby. Result successful. Date logged. A large number. User Hephaestus. Actions and message recipient anema. Results. A result failure. Date logged. A large ass number. User Hephaestus. Action enables safe mode. Result successful. Date logged. A large ass number again. User error. Action Cosmo protocol disengaged lockdown. Result successful. Date log 0.5. Menu. Exit. Great.
At your service, civilian.
You have a knack for adventuring. Thank you. Thanks to your hard work, I was able to follow behind. Though I dodged the laser on my own, the amount of flow wasted on keeping those running for so long. Well, we can deal with that later. For now, what have you found? Explain what I found. Another lock disengaged, and we continue to be half a day behind the culprit. While we were navigating the temple, I discovered a few things myself. A pile of items the Kitsu might have collected from the culprit. There are potions and a bracelet. I have some thoughts on I have some thought. I have some thoughts on potential suspects, but we still lack crucial evidence. In any case, I have picked the trail back up, and they have headed in the direction of the Temple of the Gales. Come, let us waste no time. Okay. Temple of the Gales next. Also, I forgot to mention. So, we're going back to the Temple of the Gales anyways, but okay, so we're going back to the Temple of the Gales anyways, but I did forget to get some things done for both Clary and Eloisa, and then Zeki as well. So, I may end up doing those more off camera than anything else, just because it's just collecting and stuff. So, for the most part, I might do it off camera. If there's any dialogue or anything like that, then I will, of course, record that. But for the most part, I might do it off camera, just to make it easier.
We are here to protect you.
Okay, so also, before we get into reading this, depending on where this takes us, this might be my jumping off point for our next episode. This will probably be a continuation of this episode, so part 2, I guess. Anyways, moving on. The feeling of flow still hangs heavy in the air here. The feeling of flow still hangs heavy in the air here. The feeling of flow still hangs heavy in the air here. The intruder is either still here or was very recently. They have stopped trying to cover their tracks as well. Whoever they are, they're in a rush. Come, perhaps we can intercept them. Stay on your guard.
Loyalty is a virtue of the Republic.
We have missed them once more. Still, it seems they've gotten quite sloppy. Look at the feathers scattered about, perhaps. Look at the feathers scattered about. Perhaps you can retrace their path. An inky feather lays discarded on the ground. Do any silverwings have such dark plumes? Two silver birds I went to seek, and then observed. Two silver birds I went to seek, and then observed for 2 long weeks. The first laid 2 eggs every dawn. Her daughter every night laid one, but both to the sky did take. When a 2 egg omelet I did make. What the fuck? That is the worst riddle ever. Anywho,
We are here to keep you safe.
I must admit, it is impressive these islands have stayed buoyant all these years. Any ideas on where to find eggs? Hmm. It is likely our intruder needed to find the eggs already. Perhaps they discarded them somewhere nearby. If they didn't, just toss them over the side of the island. Look for another trail of feathers. I think I spotted some off down this path. Okay. Okay. Most of the pages seem to be damaged by wind and talons, but there are a few entries that remain legible, written in an elegant cursive hand. Runestone Fly 30 spent, Runestone's Barrier 5, Potion Charm 2 lost, Potion Fire Resistant 2 lost, Rations 3 days, Change of Clothes 3 days, Hiking heals. He's right, if there is a cure, the humans will know of it. They've locked most of their knowledge away behind these ridiculous puzzles. Some of the new humans have begun to uncover their secrets. I must get there first or risk discovery. The rest of the page is smudged by the elements. This page appears to be mostly waterlogged, save for a few sentences you can make out. The Temple of the Waves has a quite The Temple of the Waves has a quite beauty to it that reminds me of the bay at dusk. If I were not in such a rush, I would stay and see what secrets still remain locked away. Soot and burns cover most of this page, but you make out what you can. Temple can fall to the pyroflow. Temple can Temple can fall to the pyroflow. It houses for all I care. Heats made my foundation run right off my face. Blasted Kitsu. There is someone on my tail. I can feel them getting closer. We'll need to rush the gale. The next words cover half the page. In heavy bold. 40 eggs! The rest of the journal is blank. Oh. Huh. Okay. So, go back to Sabira.
For the good of all Palia.
It seems our intruder spent quite a bit of time in this temple. I suppose they struggled to locate all the eggs. Have you found anything of note? I find it hard to believe, even in a rush, our intruder would leave their diary behind. The feathers and talons mark the feather and talon marks tell a different story, in fact. I think the silverwing may not have taken kindly to their eggs being treated so roughly. Thus they seize the intruder's property in return. I imagine the birds will be most grateful to have their offerings returned. But first, I ask that you turn the clues you've discovered over to me. Hand over everything. Gold and starstones. I cannot imagine they found much use for these. And neither do I. Why don't you hold on to these for safekeeping? Okay. Interesting. Starstone or a stone. Spent fly ruin. What they don't have, a glider. Okay. Oh, I gotta go up. Okay. Safe mode engaged. Mirror protocol flow wall enabled. Cosmo protocol lockdown disengaged. To re-enable, contact admin. Messages. Inbox 0, outbox 0, drafts 1. Where are you? The Gales have lost power. The flow gate's down. I'm scared. Asta, please tell me you're alright. Tell me we fix this. Tell me there's hope. User Anima. Action. Disengage mirror protocol. Result successful. User Anima. Action. Send message recipient. Hephaestus. Result failure. User Anima. Action. Disengage protocol. Standby. Result successful. User Anima. Action. Enable safe mode. Result successful. User error. Action. Cosmo protocol. Disengaged lockdown. Result successful. Okay. Talk with Sabira again.
We are here to protect you.
I suppose the Cosmo protocol has been disengaged here as well. How do you guess? Bingo. If the logs are correct, they slipped out from right under our noses. Well, I do not need to activate tracking to guess where they're headed next. Only one temple remains. Hopefully the gardener proves as much trouble for them as he did for you. Come, we'll meet in the Temple of the Roots. Lastly, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the post notification bell so you never miss a video when I post. To the right of your screen will be a video that YouTube thinks you'll like. To the left of your screen will be a video that I've posted. With all that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful week, day, month, year. Whenever you're watching this, stay healthy, stay happy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!